Senator Rand Paul walks out of Homeland Security hearing after butting heads with Democrat chair over amendments. Senator Rand Paul, a Republican from Kentucky, walked out of a Homeland Security Committee hearing after a heated exchange with the committee's chair, Senator Gary Peters, a Democrat from Michigan. The argument centered around Republican amendments to the Fire Grants and Safety Act, which Peters had blocked. Paul had introduced several amendments to the bill, but each was countered by Peters with a secondary amendment, effectively amending the amendment. Paul became frustrated with this and accused Peters of making up rules. After several more contentious exchanges, Paul suggested that all Republicans should leave the hearing. Independent Senator Kyrsten Sinema encouraged everyone to lower the temperature and find a way to proceed, without making the hearing a partisan battleground. The disagreement ended with Peters expressing a desire to find common ground with Paul and work together on the issues. One of the amendments that Paul had introduced would have made fire departments that fired employees for refusing the COVID-19 vaccine ineligible for federal grants. Peters countered by adding language requiring audits and reports to be conducted by the U.S. Comptroller on departments denied federal funds. This modified amendment received unanimous Democratic support but was opposed by all Republicans. Another of Paul's amendments sought to prevent funding from the National Institutes of Health for gain-of-function research on coronaviruses in Wuhan, China, and at other laboratories. Peters suggested that the language instead specified that funds from the Fire Grants and Safety Act could not be provided to a Chinese fire department. Paul criticized the move as legislative legerdemain, intended to obscure the fact that Peters was not willing to vote directly on the issue.